I feel like to be honest with you, I'll say this. The reason why most men cheat, and it's nothing against the woman or anything like that. It's just it's the mind. It's the societal mindset you get in. Because the stuff you do with the side piece or chick you cheated on, you ain't finna do with your girl because you put her on a pedestal.
But why
But
not?
look, no, but and that's the thing.
Excuse and a cop out, and so many
No,
different
but
levels.
no, but 100% though. Why you may feel that way, but in some cases that's what it is because the things you want to do sexually or whatever your kinks or whatever it may be, you may feel like it's too shameful, and the person that you're with may not accept you for it. And I'm a firm believer if they're not going to accept that part of you, then they're not the one for you. Go get somebody that accepts that for you.
That
But
person.
some people they get caught up into the societal norm of basically, oh, everybody's wanting to keep a certain part of themselves a secret. And it's like, and for most men, you want to keep your chick on a pedestal where she's like, nah, don't kiss your mother in the mouth. You know what she did last night? And that's the thought process. Whereas a complete stranger, you can go like balls deep in, put your foot on the neck, spit in the face, slap her, do all that stuff, and be like, I don't care about her. But with your chick, it's like, nah, she's a pillow princess. We giving her the pillow princess, meat loving kind of thing. And then it's just like, why? And you don't know actually. And I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of men don't. I feel like a lot of men, like, they get into a relationship and then the sex is great, but then people don't start asking what are your kinks or having those adult conversations. What are their fantasies and things like that, and being
Mm-hmm.
mature enough to handle their response to that. Because
Right.
most men are like, oh nah, I don't want to know. Nah, I'm gonna do my thing on the side so she can stay where she's at in this little comfortable mixed shape box where I got her in, or she put herself in. They don't want a woman to basically. They don't want their woman to basically be the freak that they desire outside. They want her to be the home, the safety net, the clean, proper image in the catalogs that you see, and the dirty underbelly of the sexual acts is what the side piece is for. That other chick is for. You
But
know what I
then that
mean?
kind of goes back to the conversations we have about is it realistic for us to expect one person to meet all of our needs, whether that's physically, mentally, emotionally, sexually, which counts as physically. Is it realistic for us to expect our one person, our partner, our primary partner, whatever, to meet all of our relationship needs?
So I believe that it's possible. The point is, people do not want to have those conversations. So you are
Hmm.
getting with people that you do not match with fully for the things that's at the top of your list. So if you like men that like to be pegged, blah, 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 or any other kinks that they like, if you can't be honest with the person that you married and that you chose, then that's not the person for you, like they said.
Right.
But people are not having those adult conversations. And I'm going to be honest, a lot of adults don't know themselves fully.
Ooh,
And a lot of
girl.
things on women and women don't. Women take this time to say they want to get to know themselves better. If that's exactly what they're doing, how else do you find out what you like and don't like
Right.
unless you know who you are fully? And a lot of people don't,
Yes.
or they're ashamed of what they like, or they're ashamed of what they want sexually. So therefore those
Mm-hmm.
conversations never happen to the full extent of what they are supposed to. And that's part of the
Right.
reason for cheating, flat out.
Right. And that very much goes in line with, how society impacts societal expectations and pressures play a role in infidelity in relationships, right? And you said it. If we're not ourselves, if we feel like we're not in a safe space to fully be ourselves, if we feel like society has these expectations and these pressures on us, how can we be honest in relationships?
Right.
If
And
we
that's
can't
how
even be honest with ourselves in the world, how am I supposed to be honest with my partner?
you end up getting with the wrong person. The person that is not for you. That's how you end up with them. Not fully being yourself,
Right.
hiding things, and then when they find out, you find out that you guys don't mix. You didn't mix from the very beginning for that specific person, specific reason. So that is
Right.
why people look outside of their relationship, because you can't be honest. You don't know who you are. And now you know you're craving this one specific thing that is very,
Right.
very, very, very important to you. And the person you lay down at night don't know it or can't do it. Y'all shouldn't have never been together to begin with.
Interject and ask a question though, because this brings up a good thought process for me. I feel like we're reading too much into it. I think what we're talking about is how a woman sees it versus how a man sees it. Because I guarantee you, a man is not having these deep thought processes about should I or shouldn't I, can't I or can't. They literally get caught in the moment and react. And then want to have regrets about it later because there's consequences with those actions. And then they have to try to cover it up. When women cheat, it's emotional. When men cheat, it's more out of a reaction and selfishness. Oh, wait, not emotional, but it's about
connection.
Let me just say that.
Yeah,
it's more that.
Right.
It's, even if it's an instant connection, it's a connection with somebody.
Right. And I wouldn't say men and women, masculine and feminine, because there are some women, some females who respond like that masculine energy. I see this thing, it looks good, I'm excited, put my thing in the thing, there's a connection, we're done, right? And it's just like what you said goes in line with what Damon said. Some do it just because it's a thought that goes through their mind. Yeah, I see this person, I think they look hot, I want them, the end, we're doing this thing, right? There is no in between. I'm not even thinking about my partner. And that's where a lot of people, specifically more feminine people, get offended when their partner cheats because they feel like, well, it's me. What did I do wrong? Why wasn't I enough? It has nothing to do with you.
It's not
nothing.
You.
Absolutely nothing. This other person. Go ahead.
No, I can still love you 100%, be with you all day, every day. But just because you can't do one thing, just because I can't do one thing with you, doesn't mean I should just toss you away because of that one thing or the 3, 4 things, 5 things, whatever number there may be. The connection between us is good enough for me to say, I want to come home to you, but I'm finna go ahead and get this itch scratched every now and again from another person. It's got nothing to do with you. But everybody's like, no, I don't want it. I don't share. You're not sharing. It's just a temporary libation. It's like getting a drink. You come back, I'm good. Hey, what's for dinner? Hey, you want to go somewhere? But no, who you been messing with? It's like we don't really care like that, though. It's like we just don't.
You're downplaying it, though. That's not okay. Because having sex with somebody or being intimate with somebody is still a very intimate thing. And then you're coming home and sharing whatever you caught out there with the person you come home to. So listen, I have no problem with people being polyamorous. If that's your thing and you and your partner both decide, yes, here's the boundaries. You're going to wear a condom. We're going to do this. We've talked about it. Go do your thing. There are people of like minds that do that, and more power to them.
It's the conversations.
For you to make that decision and then try to downplay it, like, oh my God, it's not that big of a deal. That's the selfishness. That's that illogical me, and then I'm upset because I got caught. That you didn't give her the chance to make that decision because you were afraid it would be no, and then you couldn't get what you wanted.
Right.
But
there's that, and then there's the fact that you also don't want to hurt the person's feeling because they're good people, they're nice people, and you know the action you did, the desire you wanted is not
hurt their feelings less.
If you do it properly, yeah.
No.
Once again, I'm telling you from a male's perspective. I'm just telling you from a male's perspective. That's all.
I had a partner.
I don't do it.
I had a partner. Okay. And we were married. Okay. Had just had a child. Said partner was cheating. Again, evidence trail. I pay the phone bill. So I see the record of all your phone calls. Oh, who is this number? Oh, let me call this number. Oh, chick on the voicemail. Talking to chick on the voicemail at 3:00 in the morning. Huh, that's really strange. Let me just ask about it. Go on MySpace. This was during the era of MySpace. Chick on MySpace is declaring that she is pregnant and the baby's name is the two of their names put together. This is just a strange situation that's happening right here. Mind you, this person swore up and down that he doesn't know this person, though they work together. He doesn't know this person. They're not having intercourse. He doesn't know whose baby it is. He doesn't know how we got into this situation. Just complete, again, like Reese was talking about, complete denial of all the evidence that's before you. This chick is screaming to the top mountaintops that y'all are doing the do and having a baby, and you don't even admit that you know her. Okay, cool.
My problem with that is how can you look at me in my face and go through all of that, everything she just said, and then still say, but I love you? That's the part that kills me, because you just basically told me I'm stupid. You basically just told me you don't think I'm intelligent enough to add up 1 and 1 is 2.
Okay.
But lying doesn't hurt anybody. No, not at all. No.
Well, okay. So here's the thing. When you lay it out that way, it is definitely bad. Definitely bad. And there's no saving that because it is extremely bad. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's 100% bad.
Lying is never okay. Public
I bow
service
out at
announcement.
this.
Go ahead.
I bow out this whole thing right now. Yeah, you should have just been honest, bro. Get what you want. There's people out there that's okay with that. I will say this: it's a selfishness, though, to 100%. Like Reese said, it's a selfishness because if I do it, I don't want you to do it. And that part is like, because let's just say, like, a man gets a woman, she's like, it's okay. Why are you okay with it? No. I don't want it anymore. I don't want it anymore. Why? Because I feel like now you're gonna do it and you're gonna mess up my fit or my box or whatever. No, it's okay. No, it's 100% a selfish mentality. So I agree that it's not okay to lie whatsoever. So.